everybody. Welcome back to the Raw Read. I am so happy you decided to stop by and see what I am reading on. But before we get started, go in your settings. If you hadn't subscribed, subscribe. If you hadn't hit your notification bell, hit that notification bell so you'll know when I upload or when I just decide to pop in. And give me a thumbs up to feed that nasty algorithm. All right, let's get to the read. I'm excited. Let's get to the read. When I was thinking about what today's read was going to be about, I thought back to that little nugget that Prince Harry dropped prior to the ESPYs. You know that little nugget about him doing a documentary with ITV. And it's July 25th at 9 p.m. UK. And I remember being so excited about it for two reasons. The first reason, Prince Harry giving it back to those cockroaches that had just continued to lie and smear him all week prior to his big night at the ESPYs. And I felt that he was letting them know that he was not going to be scared into silence. So I loved it for that. But the second reason I really was excited about it was that we're going to get more truth. We're going to find out more stuff about what's going on and what Prince Harry is up against in this phone hacking court cases. And so I was really excited about that. But I must say, as time went along, I started getting a little apprehensive about it. And I'll tell you why. It's ITV. And when ITV did that documentary about the Battle of the Brothers, and Omid Scobie was interviewed, Omid let us know that a lot of what he said was taken out. And it was taken out by request. I wouldn't even say request. Demand from the palace, from Kensington Palace. And so that really made me start to think, if this is going to happen this time, if the palace is going to be all involved in Harry's documentary, where he is not going to be able to talk freely about what's going on. And the reason I say that is, back in Spare, Harry said that when after Prince Philip's funeral, he met with Charles, his father, and Willie, as he called him. And they said pretty much two things, because Harry said they pretty much went around in circles as for conversation wise. But it was two things that were said of, significance. One was that they didn't understand why Harry had left. They were still on that lie. I mean, you consistently lie on somebody, you consistently bully somebody, you consistently gaslight somebody, and they finally get fed up to the point where they leave, and then you say you don't know why they left. That's the ultimate of gaslighting right there. But I digress. And the second thing they wanted to know was, how was the phone hacking case going? They didn't ask about Meghan or anything like that, which is not surprising to me, because they don't have enough self-awareness to understand that Meghan is not the problem. They're the problem. The way they have treated Harry, that whole institution, the way it works, that you constantly have to throw each other under the bus. It's one. Look at how Charles and William continue to throw each other under the bus. Charles cleared the way for him and Camilla by throwing his son under the bus. His sons, because I got to include William on that, but not so much as Harry. Harry said they were dead bodies in the street and one of the bodies was his. But yet and still they say they didn't know why he left. And they wanted to know about the phone hacking case. And Harry said the reason that they wanted to know about the phone hacking case was because it affected them. And that statement right there is why I was concerned if the palace was going to reach its bony fingers into this documentary and try to fiddle with the end result of the editing process. That's why I was apprehensive. But then I started thinking about Harry. And Harry plays chess instead of checkers. And I really feel like Harry would not involve himself in a documentary that the palace would be able to mold and manipulate. I believe Harry probably has some kind of guarantee in the form of a contract that he has final say on his editing of his part. I really believe that. And then I got excited again. I got excited again because the truth will set you free. And I am hoping that Hugh Grant did the same. Because Hugh Grant, if anybody know Hugh Grant, he is not one to bite his tongue. Now, the other two participants, I don't know them that well. So I don't know, about, anything that's happened to them or why they are involved in this. But I look forward to hearing their story. But I hope Hugh Grant got the same guarantee. And like I said, I got excited again because, it's really sad that we live in a world that you have to get excited about the truth. That's where we are, you know. We get excited that somebody is going to tell the truth. It's so sad, but it's reality. And so I can't wait. And I know it's going to show up on YouTube. So I am going to be doing everything that I can to be able to watch it and see if it, what clips or whatever. And I am going to report on it right here on the Rory. I will. All right. What we're going to read about today is an article I found on Byline Time. And I wanted to go back because I wanted to talk about what Harry is up against. Harry is up against, I won't say a monster, I'll say a beast. These people are beasts. And let me find that article. Where is that article? Here it is. And these people have a lot of power. And Harry said that. He knew his opponent before he took this on. And he knew how they were going to continue to slander him and to use every tool in their toolbox to destroy him. But Harry said, when he won that court case, that when you choose to slay dragons, you get a little burned. I think he said something like that, but it's true. Harry is a dragon slayer, and you get burned sometimes. And they was burning him this past week and a half. I'm telling you, I'm gonna say what my grandmother used to say. It had my jaws tight. I was so mad. Oh my God, to sit through that and watch them lie and manipulate and gaslight and try to turn people against Prince Harry. It was hard, but we made it through. And Harry rallied, of course, and the introduction video did what it needed to do. And Harry got on stage and did what he needed to do and showed them up for the lying. I'm censoring myself. I'm just going to move on. I'm just going to move on. Because I cannot say what I want to say. Uh, you know, mm. But I went back and I found an article that will give us a sense of what Harry is up against and why Harry is such a brave man. And also why I believe Harry, it went all to put his truth out there, about Charles. I also think Harry wanted to put his truth out there about his life, period. So nobody would have anything to hold over him. And when we get into this article, you'll understand why I said that. Let's get into this article. The name of the article, I found it on bylinetimes.com. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about this article. The person who wrote the article did not put his name to it. He just put Byline Times reporter. It's just that hot. It's just that in the belly of the beast. So let's get into it. Name of the article is Murdoch's Empire Hacks Politician for Commercial Gain and Hides Evidence. New report suggests. Rupert Murdoch's company used criminal methods to hack MPs' phones for political and commercial espionage and delete nearly 31 million emails as civil and criminal suits threaten to expose their behavior, a new report suggested. The claim, which has featured in numerous court actions against the publisher of the now defunct News of the World and The Sun, I have been pulled together, of The Sun, have been pulled together for the first time in June's edition of the Prospect magazine. So he is writing about a report that's in the Prospect magazine. The byline reporter is, I guess, putting together in a nutshell. So it's more easy to digest. Let's go on. Journalist Nick Davies, who first broke the phone hacking allegations in 2009, sorted through thousands of pages of evidence, according to Prospect, to piece together a narrative of how the company employed numerous of private investigators to hack private individuals and also MPs, including cabinet members. Phone hacking has cost Murdoch's organization an estimated £1 billion to date, and the ongoing court cases have exposed a cache of new evidence. So because of Prince Harry bringing these cases, it has just new evidence just uncovered new evidence, including documents, invoices, call logs, and emails, which wasn't available when the story broke. More than 1,600 cases have been settled by the company, Prospect noted. Davis, Davies, Prospect said, has found evidence that Murdoch's company was using criminal means to target politicians of every rank, including attorney general, business secretary, and counselors. And that some of the hacking appeared to have been done for commercial or political aim rather than trying to get a story. You know what that means? That means they were doing it so they could blackmail people. That's why Harry put all his stuff out. And that is why when Murdoch says jump, Charles and William ask, how you want me to jump? Not if they should jump or not, how should they jump? It's no telling what he has on them. It might be something even more than playing in the rose bushes. It might have some pagan involved in it, if you know what I mean. You know, Byron be hinting at that, and I am in agreement. But I move on. And they go on to, list the people, including Gordon Brown, was allegedly targeted 24 times from the Whopping Hub, a central phone company located where Murdoch's newspaper was based. You know, Gordon Brown used to be the prime minister. He was targeted. And they go through a whole lot of people. And this is why Harry put out Spare. It was also to set the record straight about what had happened to him within that family. But it was also to give him freedom to do what he is doing now. And that is trying to bury these cockroaches, these rags of papers that hurt people, like Caroline Black, like Amy Winehouse, like Diana and Harry. That is why Harry is doing this. And that's why I think one of the main reasons why he put out Spare is to air all his dirty laundry so they wouldn't have anything to hold on him so he could be the opponent that he needed to be against this beast. And I can't wait. I cannot wait. And I'm sure that none of it will get reported on. Although they got 150,000 royal, and I'm exaggerating, I know, royal programs that they have. And GB News reports on Harry and Meghan every hour on the hour. They don't have one anymore because that's all they do is report on Harry and Meghan every hour on the hour. And Sun, that Sun program, Royal program, all he does is interview the same people. They interview each other, talk among themselves. They never bring in a new voice, a voice of reason or truth. They just talk to themselves, tell each other what they want to hear. Harry is bad, William is good. They don't talk about Kate no more because Kate done up and disappeared. But she is coming out. She's coming out tomorrow to the tennis match. I knew she was coming to Wilmington. I knew she was. Not surprising to me. It is all PR. That's what it is with Kate. The law of supply and demand. They saw how Harry and them would go in and would not be around for a while, and then the demand would build up. And then when they came out, people would be interested in what they were doing, what projects they were doing, where they at, whatever. And so they decided to do the same, play the same PR game. You see, William, he done went scarce unless he's at a football game. But yeah, it's a law of supply and some demand. But they don't seem to understand, it only works with people that you care about. And the reason they don't, like I said, what they don't know is this: the reason people were so interested in Kate when Kate disappeared is because she is a princess of the realm, and she up and disappeared. And she has a husband. Let me see how I put it. That is hmm incandescent with rage, um, caught swing at official events. Just an unpredictable character. And so people had started to be concerned, to speculate what might be going on. But you can't confuse that with some people who are actually caring. Because when she came out, people said, oh, okay, she all right, and went on about their lives. People don't care. I don't care. I did not care enough to even make a raw read on it. I'm just sandwiching it into this, just squeezing it in because I don't care. If they don't have, I'm going to put it to you like this: the Sussex squad and squatties are different than the haters, the toadies, and the old jealous hags. And this is why. You go to one of their pages, it's all Harry and Meghan all day, but they say that they are Kate and William and Charles and Camilla are royal fans. You go to a Squatties page and it's all Harry and Meghan. No William, no Kate, no Charles, no Camilla. Unless these people have had Harry and Meghan in their mouths. For me, that is the qualification for me to do a read on one of them because I don't care. And then I also love to drag Camilla. Sometimes I just drag her, you know, because she don't even have to have Harry in her mouth. When I think back the way Charles and her treated Harry, I get hyped up and oh, I know it, I'm dragging her. But I digress and I say this: long as they keep Harry and Meghan out of their mouths, I could care less, and you are not going to see them on my page. Her going to the tennis match, you ain't, I'm not going to make a read over that. Who cares? I don't care. And I really don't even care enough to continue this conversation about her. You know, I wish her well. Just keep Harry and Meghan's name out of your mouth. But the game, I go back to say, the game that they are playing is supply and demand. But what they don't seem to understand is you can only play that game when people care about you. When Harry and Meghan don't show for a month or two, the Rangers go crazy. Where's Meghan? Where's Meghan? Where's Meghan? When Kate don't show for a month or two after we found out she was okay, we were like, who cares? She can stay gone from now on. She can stay gone years. I don't care. you'll never hear Where's Cake from me. As long as she don't say anything about Megan or Harry, you will not see her on my page because I could care less. But I was saying that about those programs. They're all about Harry and Megan. They'll never be about this. And this is what Harry is up against. He is up against a beast of an opponent. But our Harry is up for it. And if he wouldn't have dropped this little nugget. He wouldn't have dropped this little nugget that he is going to have a documentary about it on ITV. And you just never, I swear, Harry and Meghan moves in silence, and I love it. I'm like Oprah, I love it. But I still say that we need to pray for Harry and Meghan and pray for the safety of them and their family. Because Harry is in a war with a beast that is willing to go to the depths of hell to destroy him. And so, when you are dealing with something like that, the number one thing you need to know is that who you're dealing with. You know, I think back to Spare, where William and Charles only wanted to know about Harry's court case because that was the only thing that affected them. It's because of this article right here. It's just no telling what Murdoch and that Rebecca Brooks, because it said that Rebecca Brooks in this article that she had a safe in her office filled with all kinds of memos, emails, videotapes. And now you know she went out in there videotaping her boyfriend or, the beautiful sunset. It was powerful people that they were blackmailing. Those people were wielding a lot of power. And now they're being exposed. And when powerful people are being exposed, they're very, very dangerous. But Harry, he knows who he's dealing with. But I just want him to be careful because this right here has everything to do with William and Charles' concern about the case. All right, y'all. Thank you for stopping by the Royal Read. And let's keep Harry in our prayers and Megan and the babies. Bye.